Wait a second, imagine two people right now, one of your younger friends. His life seems somewhat controlled by the outside world. He does everything that he told to do, doesn't question his actions, and also indulges in activities like an NPC. Now, I want you to imagine your older brother. He started questioning the meaning of life even before self improvement became a trend. He lives by his own mindset because he's a man and doesn't want to be tamed by every authority figure that he doesn't trust. I remember when I was 14, I used to have all those bad habits. I lived day to day feeling more and more anger. I literally felt like a failure because I listened to everyone. Eventually, I found my mentors and my mission became so much clearer. First lesson, work out right now. You will surely think, bro, it's that simple. For me, it was, and for most of the beginners, it will be too. I was 15 when I started calisthenics, and it gave me a sense of doing something different than others. Everyone says that exercising is overrated. You will get very big and other bullshit. If you focus on the right things, you'll never get too big. They are not people who are too big because they exercised for, let's say, 5 years and didn't use any steroids. We are not like the average people who do not work out, saying it's cringe. People are gonna stare at you or other bullshit to not work out consistently. So follow your workouts completely and stop listening to other voices that you don't trust. The second part of this video is letting go of old bad habits. It is so important that you acknowledge this. You are a changed person, but some old habits may still haunt you. For me, it was junk food. For other people, it could be video games, being unhygienic, or other bad habits. My advice for you is remind yourself of who you are and what you want to become. Would you be happy in the future if you did that bad habit every day for the rest of your life? I don't think so. We need to change every bad aspect gradually. Realize right now that every man on this earth should improve himself gradually because stagnating or going back in your steps should be forbidden for every being on this earth. You absolutely must work on creating new and better habits so you improve further. The third part of this video is about reading books, especially non-fictional ones. Till this day, reading has been one of my most enjoyable and transformative habits. I still remember the days when I used to be fascinated about the book The Millionaire Fast Lane by M.J. DeMarco or The Way of the Superior Man by David Dida. They are great books. You absolutely need to read them as fast as possible. Let's say you are skeptical about reading. You should just try to find and read one book at your pace on self-improvement that you heard about it. It could be, let's say, You Cannot Hurt Me by David Goggins or anything else. We must also find a perfect time for reading. I usually read at 9 p.m. just before going to bed. So that is optimal for me. The fourth lesson in today's video that I can teach you is make small changes in your life. I know it may seem hard, especially if you are a younger person and do not know what actions you must take. Just imagine the perfect you. What will he do? Small changes, let's say, in order to be at that peak state in his stats. He still has some bad parts that he needs to take care of, so he couldn't ever be perfect. Keep this information in your mind at all times and follow it as best as you can right now. The last advice I could give you is escape the rat race. It's so hard, but eventually you will make it. We all have this mindset that was ingrained from the Escape the Matrix trend that was popular 1 year ago. And it is somewhat true. You must pursue a life of an above average income and wealth because it gives you the possibility of experiencing life in a better and more fun way. I have an action step for you. Do it right now. Just sit in silence for, let's say, 15 minutes and think about your dream career, business, or income producing activity. After that, watch some people that made your dream come true from themselves and slowly learn new things as you go about consuming their content. My name is Kellen Hex, and my mission is to spread the message that there's a hack to everything in life. Till next time, hack your way into perfection.